Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. How are you doing today? It is Wednesday, April 17th. We are midweek and having so much fun playing with the Hooray for Surprises bundle from the January to April mini catalog. Now, this catalog's retiring on April 30th. However, I've got good news and bad news. The good news is this bundle or these products are carrying over separately, but if you want to get them at 10% off, now's the time to do it. So that's why I'm featuring this one, because it is a great little bundle. You're going to love all the different features of the dies. We've never had dies that I can remember, and I've been a demonstrator since 2002. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Kathy. And I've never seen dies quite like this before. It's an interactive die. The recipient will be delighted to get the card or package from you with the little thing that they pull off, and there's a surprise underneath. I really think this is an adorable, adorable little bundle. I think everybody needs to have this one. All right, we're gonna flip the camera and get started. I've got a fun little card to share with you. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Diane. Happy to see you with me. Hello, Nicole from El Dorado Hills, California. Wow, from all over. Hi, Margaret from Virginia. Good to see everyone with me. Hi, Janet from London, Ontario. Hello, hello. Hello, Darby. Hi, Marie from sunny but chilly Montreal. We've got overcast skies, still some snow coming down, but I think it's going to warm up. I think we're on the home stretch. Fingers crossed. Okay, let's get started. I really like this card. I was inspired by a card. I'll share my inspiration with you as we go along here. Okay, let's flip the camera. If you have questions about this card, please let me know. I'd love to answer your questions. I'm just reading your comments here. Hi, Diane. Hello, Donna from Washington. Hi, Marge from Saskatoon. How are you? Hi, Debbie from Illinois. Hello, Leanne. Hello, hello. Hi, Anne-Marie. Hello, good morning. Hi, Gail from Oklahoma City. Hello, Carol from Minnesota. Wow, we've got lots of people with us today. Thank you all for being here. Hi, Leanne from snowy Red Deer. Yep, we've got about the same weather down here. Just about an hour south of you, right? All right. Hi, Lynn from Ontario. Hello, Linda from Cardston. Hello, Linda. Good to have you with me. Okay, here we go. Hi, Charlene from all the way from Newfoundland, my home province. How are you doing? Hi, Donna. Hi, Sandra. All right, let's get started, guys. We're going to flip the camera and make another fun interactive card using the Hooray for Surprises. I mean, who doesn't love a surprise, right? And when the card is a surprise itself, well, then you've got it, as they say in Newfoundland, you got her scald. I haven't said that phrase in a while, but got her scald means you've got it covered. You've hit the nail on the nose. I see some thumbs up. Maybe that's from Charlene. I know Charlene's from Newfoundland. You got her scald. All right, let's get started here. Some funny things. Oh boy, I can tell you some funny phrases from Newfoundland. It just cracks me up. But that's for another day. We'll talk about that another day. Hi, Rebecca. Here we go. We're going to flip and turn down to point at my work surface here. And let's get started. There's that host code, guys. Ordered the bundle yesterday. Looking forward to playing with it. Marie says yes. Marie, thank you so much for your order. I appreciate that so much. I am getting your shipping box ready. Anybody that has purchased $60 or more using this host code at the top of the screen, you will receive my 5 cards this week. If you bump your order to be $100 or more, you're going to get my prepaid shipping box filled with all kinds of goodies. That's going on. That promotion of mine is going on for the entire month of April. So don't miss out, guys. I love sending all these amazing things to you. Every box is different, and it is so much fun to fill them with surprises. All right, let's get started. Here it is. Here's the bundle. The stamp set looks like this. Hooray for Surprises. Hi, Marlene from sunny Edmonton. Good to have you with me. We've got a photopolymer stamp set here, a set of 16 stamps, and it's paired with a set of 12 dies. Now, the dies that are interactive are the ones here with the little bumps on them. See this one? We've got a big circle, a smaller circle. We've got this long one here, and we've got the heart with a little bump. So these 4 dies that I've just singled out here, they have an interactive part that when the recipient receives the card, these bumps can be, they're the indicator that you pull, and they're perforated. So all of these dies have these breaks in the blade, if you will, right there. See the little breaks? That makes it perforated so that they can pull off that part and get the surprise underneath. All right, so today we're going to play with this, I'm trying to see now, which one did I use? Either the big or the small. I got to look at my card here. What did I do with my sample? I think it fell down. All right, so we're going to play with the circles today. One of the circles. We played with the heart yesterday, and we're going to play with this one tomorrow. I can't wait to share tomorrow's card. You're going to have planned to come back, guys. Come back tomorrow and visit me here. We're going to be making a card with that one tomorrow. But today, we're going to be using the big circle. Yes, the biggest one. You could use the smaller one too, depending on what it is you're cutting out. But I'm going to go with the big one today. And what we've got, let me just move this off to the side. We're going to start off with bubble bath. Okay, so we have a bubble bath card base, 4 1/4 by 11. I haven't done any scoring yet because I wanted to wait for you guys to join me just so I could share with you where the score lines are going to be. Hi, Sarah from Montgomery, Ohio. Pardon my English here. Okay, so here we go. Bubble bath. We're going to score it at, let's extend the arm out because we need it to be 6 3/4. We're going to score at 6 3/4 and 5 1/2. That's the middle point. All right, so that's it for the cutter. Let's just move that away. Okay, so we've got our card base. You guessed it, we're making a little bookbind fold here. We're going to just reinforce that score line in the middle and the second score line, like so. And then I'm just going to bring in my liquid glue and I'm going to glue that seam shut. Okay, so we're just going to add our glue right here, close that up, and there's our bookbind. So easy, right? All right, so now what we want to do is we're going to bring in some designer series paper. This is from the Lighter Than Air. Thank you, Marie. This is from the Lighter Than Air designer series paper. You could use either side. So depending on how many people order this week, you may get a different pattern, but I'm going to try and keep it to the same pattern. Sometimes I get tons of orders and I run out of DSP. So you have to change it up a little bit, right? So if you get a slightly different shade, it'll still work, okay? So just wanted to just let you know that. We're going to take the full sheet and we're going to cut it at 4 by 4. So 4 by 4, because everybody who orders this week is going to get this one. This is one of the 5 cards. So you're going to be using up a full sheet of DSP. So I got to make sure that I have enough for everyone. Okay, so this is going to go here. And then I'm going to take the paper, I'm going to pop it back in, I'm going to cut it at 1 inch. We want a 1 inch strip. All right, so I'm actually going to end up with 2 1 inch strips. Okay, so now what we need to do is we're going to glue these down. This is easy peasy. Okay, so let's get the glue flow in here. And we'll just go ahead, put our glue around the edges and down the strip. Okay, so we've got the front of the card. Now you can put the diamonds going sideways or you can put them going vertically. I'm just going to put mine going sideways like that. And then we'll put this piece right here. I like to use up my little strips of DSP. And this fold is really fun for using up those 1 inch strips. I love it. Okay, now the inside is going to have another 4 by 4 piece. So this piece is going to go in here. And I do have this extra piece, so I'll decide at the end what I want to do. If I want to put that in here or if I want to do some stamping, we'll just wait until we get to that point. But for now, we're just going to put this off to the side and we're going to bring in that big die. So we've got that die I was telling you about, the larger circle. And in your package, you're going to get 2 pieces of basic white, and we're going to stack them together just like we did yesterday. And we're going to put the die on, and I kind of want to have my bump like in the right corner, the top right corner. It doesn't matter where you put it, but I want to put it, I'm going to position mine right here, and I'm going to grab a little bit of washi tape so that I can hold that down, because I'm going to run this through my machine, both of them together. Okay, so we've got that. We're going to do that first. Actually, let's do all of our die cutting. Let's just stack this over here, and we're going to do some stamping, and we'll do one run through the machine, because I like to do things in bulk. So in your package, you're going to have a piece of cardstock like this. If the corner has been trimmed off your kits that you get from me, that means that you need to stamp and die cut something. So from this set, we're going to bring in the flower, this big floral image right here, and we're going to stamp with Flirty Flamingo. So I'm bringing my Flirty Flamingo, and we're going to ink this up nice and juicy here. We're going to stamp that on my scrap paper. Hold down until the ink leaves the stamp, and there we go. We've got a Flirty Flamingo flower, and you guessed it, we've got a die that will cut that out. So let's grab that die. This die, what I like to do is look for, I call it my landmark. So this die, because, you know, you could be spinning around for, you know, a few minutes to try to figure out. To me, this die has a prominent V down here. So I'm going to look at my stamp and pick where that prominent V is and try there first. So there we go. Right down here at the bottom, you see how I lined up that V, and then taking a quick glance, everything else went into place, okay? So I'm really happy with that. But of course, I want to make sure I anchor that down because I don't want it to jiggle through the machine. So I'm just going to use some washi tape. You can use Post-it note, and I'm taking the washi tape and I'm tapping my fingers on it just to remove a little bit of the tackiness so that it doesn't rip my cardstock, because I've gone ahead and stamped. I don't want to pull it off and then have the fibers be ripped. All right, we're moving that off to the side. What else do we have here? In our kit of dies, we have this sprig, and we also have this one. So I was thinking that we would use those today. So in your kit, you're going to have some scrap Pretty Peacock. We're going to do this sprig. And also I have a piece of Lost Lagoon. We're going to grab a little strip of that, little chunk of that. These pieces will be in your kit, so then you can use your own dies. So you're going to need the bundle to be able to complete your cards. So these are the things that I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. We're going to emboss. No, we're going to cut, not emboss. We're going to cut these pieces all out at once. And I love to be able to do all the bulk stuff, and then we can sit down and put this together. Yeah, if you find one, thanks Marie. Yeah, you just find one prominent part of your die. You can also take a Sharpie and put a mark on there if you wanted to, but I'm sure once you look at this, one of those V's will stand out. That's my kind of little rule of thumb when I'm using these dies, and they have to match up a floral. Sometimes it's challenging, right? But just kind of take it easy and find your landmark, and should be good. Okay, so we're going to put these together. Now remember, I'm cutting through 2 pieces of cardstock. So we're going to put this on like that. We're going to put our flower right there. We're going to put this little sprig right here. And our leaf goes right here. We've got lots of real estate room on this machine. When do you decide what you're playing with each week? Well, Krista, that's a tough question. During April, the month of April, I keep a very close eye on the retiring list, because if I may choose a bundle, but then it might sell out, right? So I do make my decisions, and sometimes I have to pivot and change. You guys saw me last week, I had to pivot. But we did get most of the week with Hey Chuck. So I did do 5 Hey Chuck projects, but I did give you alternate ideas using the Little Dreamers, right? So it's tough. Now with the new catalog, I am going to be planning like my weeks in advance, and then that shouldn't be an issue. But for the month of April, it is a little bit challenging to know what to demonstrate, because I don't want to demonstrate things that have already sold out, right? Okay, let's grab our sprigs and our pieces here. So there's that little leaf. Look at all the pieces. They're sitting on my platform. Okay, let's get everything out. There's my flower. Okay, put my dies back. Sweep into my garbage. Okay, so now I'm going to grab my silicone mat, my handy dandy silicone mat. Yeah, April is tough. Yes, Krista. It's tough as a demonstrator to navigate that retiring list and the last chance list, and also, you guys know, if you're demonstrators, that we're so also excited about the new stuff that's coming, right? So my brain is in overdrive, thinking about new stuff, thinking about retiring things. It's all good though. I wouldn't change it for anything. Okay, so remember what I was telling you about the washi? Ooh, got to be careful here. I don't want to rip it. Okay, so let's deal with these things first. We've got our two pieces that we cut at once, and they're both intact. The perforations have not been torn. So now what you can do is decide what's going to be the front and what's going to be the inside. Now, the inside, once you take I'm going to choose this one. I'm going to pop these little perforations out. Now, this can be your template. So when you play with this, you can actually go ahead and write. I'm just using my erasable pen. I'm going to write template on here. I can keep that with my stamp set now, and then I know this measurement can be a template so that I can just put it over top and do my stamping. So it's going to be my template. So let's bring in our third piece here. So our third piece is going to be the one I lay this over top. I'm going to stamp in the window. Okay, just like yesterday, we're going to stamp in the window. So we're going to grab Bubble Bath ink this time, and I'm going to clean up that stamp. And I left my chamois in the bathroom. I went to rinse it and I didn't bring it back. I forgot it. Okay, so we're just going to use a little baby wipe to clean this up, and we're going to stamp the flower in a lighter color. We're going to stamp with Bubble Bath in this window. So here we go. So we're going to ink up our flower with Bubble Bath, stamp it right in this window. Whoops, don't drop your stamp. And then I'm going to bring in Lost Lagoon. I'm going to do a little stamping on stamping. I love this. Now, I could have actually done second generation. We'll see how this looks, because you'd still get two tries with the cardstock underneath, right? But I want to see how Lost Lagoon is going to look right on top of the flower. So from the stamp set, I have the stamp that says, you are the best. Now, this is going to be the hidden message. The one that I'm putting in here is the hidden message. So let's ink that up with Lost Lagoon. We're going to stamp right on top of the flower. You're the best. I actually like that. Now, if you wanted your flower to be lighter, you could just do second generation, where you stamp off and then stamp onto your piece. But I'm happy with that. So I'm going to hold on to my template, put that in my stamp case. I'll keep that for next time. This is going to go on top. We're going to glue that on top. This little bump here, I like to take it and bend it a little bit. It just gives the recipient a little nudge that, oh, this is what I'm going to pull to reveal my message. Now, the stamp set has a couple of little things. It has pull for you and open here. So I'm going to use the little word pull. Got that on my block. I'm going to use Lost Lagoon, and we're going to stamp. I'm just going to turn it, and we're going to stamp pull right there. Look at that. I just love that. And, oh, I just got some ink on there. Okay, so let's see. What should I do here? We're going to leave it. We're just going to leave it. And maybe we'll stamp over top of it or something. Sometimes you can use a sand eraser if you have one. I don't know where mine is at the moment, but let me just see. I'm just looking in my desk. No, I'm going to use this little, it's like a little loofah almost. Just, you can sand off if it's a white cardstock, but maybe I will sponge the edges with Lost Lagoon and try and cover that up. There's ways to fix everything, right? Okay, we're just going to leave that for now. Now what we're going to do is we're going to move this off to the side. It actually has to be glued on. So let's go ahead and add glue right here. Make sure you're only putting glue on the very edges so that when the person pulls it apart, that they can actually pull it, right? Because if you glue it in the middle, then the whole mechanism doesn't work. So there we go. So we're going to go ahead and let's do the sponging now. I want to cover up my little mistake. Let's cover that up. So I'm going to grab my Lost Lagoon. Oh, I don't have a sponge dauber yet. Let's get that going. We need a dauber for Lost Lagoon. So that's a good time to start one. Okay, so I have my sponge dauber. We're gonna just tap into my ink, and we're gonna come in here and we're gonna cover up that mistake by doing some purposeful sponging all the way around this piece. I mean, I could have cut another piece, I know, but sometimes it's just better to keep on going and fix your mistakes whichever way you can, right? What is it they say? No mistakes in paper crafting, just opportunities to embellish or to fix things or to create in a different way. So this is how you cover up your inky mistakes. All right, here we go. We're almost around all four sides. There we go. Take a look, see if I've missed any. There. Okay, so there's the front. We're going to go with Lost Lagoon sponging. Now we can go ahead and add some glue, liquid glue, to our sprigs here. It's going to tap these little edges of my leaves, go up the center of this leaf, and let that dry for just a few seconds. While that's drying, I'll flip over my flower, and I'm going to grab a big dimensional. Just reaching here. Okay, so we're going to let's put 2. Make sure it stands up properly. Okay, so we'll peel off the backing. And, okay. I did plan to stamp You're Simply Amazing at the bottom here. Let's see if I can still do that. Let's do Memento, and we'll stamp that. I have to do it down here because the word pole is up here. Boy, lots of different things you have to consider when you make mistakes. Sometimes it's easier to cut a new piece of cardstock and just start over, but we're going to go with this today and see how this turns out. So I'm going to stamp You Are Simply Amazing down here, straight down and straight up. I love this font. It's like a like a typewriter font almost, but it's just really neat and I love it. Okay, so let's grab these sprigs and we're going to attach them. Put this one right here like this, and we'll put the leaf in the center. We're just, kind of staggering everything and making it look like it does in nature. And then we'll put the flower right there. Okay, I'm liking how this turned out. All right, we need a piece of Flirty Flamingo to mount this on. And this one's not the right size. Okay, let's see if I've got another one. Nope, that's the same size as the white. Okay, no big deal. Let's grab another piece of Flirty and we'll fix this. All right, so this piece, it'll all be in your PDF as well, guys. This piece, I need it to be, yeah, this is a little bit bigger than I had anticipated. Okay, I can make the adjustment. So now we're going to cut a new piece of Flirty Flamingo. This is real life crafting. You guys know when you come see me, anything can happen. Real life crafting. We're going to cut another piece. Cutting another piece. Okay, so we need another piece slightly bigger than my white. Never saw that at your store. Sorry, I missed that, Marie. Okay, so we're going to cut a piece of Flirty Flamingo, a little bit bigger. Yes, I just want a tiny piece sticking out the edge, so I'm just going to go slightly bigger here. All right, so there we go. We've got Flirty. Okay, we're happy. You could have cut off your mistake. Yeah, I could have. You're right. You're totally right. I could have trimmed that, but then I didn't want it to be too small and all the things, right? I think I've recovered. We'll see. We'll see if this works out. Okay, we're gonna add our glue to the edges of this white, and we're gonna put this onto our Flirty Flamingo. So I've got like barely 1/16 of an inch all the way around, just that little tiny pop of Flirty Flamingo on the edges. And then I do like to take that little pull tab and bend it a little bit just to give a nudge that, hey guys, there's something under here. Okay, so that's gonna go on the front of our card right here, like this. Love the Flirty Flamingo. It's such a nice color, and it's in this paper, this lighter than air paper. So pretty. All right, so this paper, by the way, is also retiring, so grab yourself a package of that paper. You will not regret it. Okay, so there's the front. Now for the inside, we're gonna go to our other piece of white here, our 4x4 piece of white. And for the inside, we're gonna make this a birthday card. So I'm gonna stamp the words, hope your birthday was wonderful. These greetings are amazing, you guys. There's birthday, they're sending you lots of love, you're the best, make a wish. I used you are simply amazing on the front. Underneath my secret message, inside secret message is you're the best, right? So really, really, I love it. I love surprises. Are you a lover of surprises? Because, whoops, sorry, I'm dropping my stuff over here. I love surprises, and I am excited to send this card to someone, upcoming birthday. We have several birthdays in our family this month. Let's see. We're just going to put this paper up here. So that extra DSP, I'm going to do both. Remember I was saying, oh, I wonder if I'm going to stamp or put DSP. We're going to put the DSP up here, because don't waste your pretty DSP. Put it on your projects, right? Or put it on your envelope. There's a place for it. Okay. And then the matching Flirty Flamingo flower, we're going to put that on the inside. So let's tap, tap, tap on my Flirty Flamingo. We're going to stamp that in the corner. Oh, look at that. All right. So then let's flip that over and put this on the inside of the card. So much fun. So much fun. Okay. I know I got that ink on my glass mat, but I'm going to get that off right away. So we'll open up the inside of the card. We'll pop this in here. Love it. Love, love, love it. There we have it, my friends. Now I want to share with you. So you're probably thinking, oh, this is a great card, but when they pull that off, you're going to ruin the card. You don't actually ruin it. I want to show you a trick. Remember on Monday, I was showing you how to cut. We did this one, right? Where we did the scallops, rectangles, and I stamped here. And then we've got our perforations already intact. So what I've done, when the recipient pulls off the heart that covers the inside hidden message, here's what I did. Here's what I did with this one. I put liquid glue here, right? And this glue, remember I always tell you guys about the glue, and if you let it dry, it stays. I gotta get this off my mat for a second here. Okay, so if you put liquid glue on your project, like I've done here with the 3 dots, and let it dry, just walk away, come back to it tomorrow, whatever you want to do, it stays tacky. You see how that stuck to my finger? It stays tacky. And here's the fun part. When you take this and you put it on top again, right? Press it down. It's stuck there, but it's not stuck for life. This is a repositionable. I can take this heart off, put it, had an advent, I don't know, I'm having some give you, it's going up. Absolutely. Worried about the cost. This isn't dot. Even one D there because I wore liquid here because it looks big to talk. Thinking this grab hooray. There we go. Once I'm gonna go and turn off, just try